Greetings, all my dreamers and dreamettes. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. And if you want to support my brand, it's inspired by DREAMZzz.shop. And that's dreams with 3 Z's at the end. Okay, like I always bring to you guys, this is the second episode of what I call money, power, and ownership. In this episode right here, I just want to open your minds up to just different angles, sacrifices people go through to get to these points, and the deception that they show you, but behind the scene what they're dealing with is completely the opposite. Also, I have a couple nuggets in there I want you guys to just take heed to, and just a couple things about, financing, and just a little things you can just grasp onto, who has the real power in the world today we're living in. And as we can see, as in politics, things are not for what they seem to be. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Hey everyone, it's Mickey Made It, and I'm excited to introduce you to Inspired by Dreams, my preppy streetwear brand. See, this line is all about blending the classic and the contemporary, bringing you stylish pieces that are unique as your dreams. So whether you're hitting the streets or just chilling out with your friends, our collection offers the perfect mix of sophistication and urban edge. Join us in redefining streetwear fashion and let your style be inspired by dreams. Check out our latest collection and become part of the dream today.
Singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra, and you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state, into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song, or become what you're saying.
Bit boy, man, I just been doing this shit all my life.
Because a lot of people say this Illuminati. How the fuck you pronounce it? Illuminati? Yeah, Illuminati. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, a lot of people believe this so much, and I done heard they got shit about that everywhere, and they think that's the only way to get into it. For real, seriously.
I knew it.
Seriously, so you just blow up, so people be wanting to know, how did he do it and I didn't do it? But you just explained though, maybe you chose it, right?
I ain't speaking.
Right, you ain't fucking with that. So look,
I know everybody think everything is a conspiracy, although I told y'all 2 years ago, I showed y'all the report where the CIA created the term conspiracy theory for critical thinkers. It is just a weaponized term, and it is not a conspiracy that there likely is a Clone-Ye and clones and skin mask and Jamie Foxx might be the next one. It's not a conspiracy that these things actually exist. So I'm just going to show you guys the difference between clones and skin masks that are going around, because the world is a stage and everything is not what you think it is.
Humans made to order, mothers giving birth to themselves, babies conceived just so their body parts can be transplanted. Come with me into the scary new world of cloning. The nightmarish stuff of science fiction has suddenly become a reality. Behind those walls, there are people with the technology, the ability, and the desire to genetically engineer human embryos, to be the first in the world to successfully clone a human being.
Very pleased to announce that the first baby clone is born. She was born yesterday at 11:55 a.m. in the country where she was born. So this will not give you more details about the location. She she's fine. We call her Eve.
Clonate is a private company. We founded that 4 years ago, got the funding to really have lab last August. And so now we have 3 scientists working almost full-time in a lab here in the United States with the major goal for us to produce a human embryo by human cloning.
My first gen was born in Jersey. However, I was cloned by Clonate in Canada. My model number is 0112568, if anyone wants to see the registration on Clonate. When I was cloned, they wiped a lot of memory, but when I stole the documents before escaping, I read that the mother was Puerto Rican and the father is surrogate, you could say, was the sperm donor was Sicilian.
As the list comes out, this will continue to happen.
And there's this connection between him and one of his best friends who was arrested for sex trafficking Mikowski. He died by suicide at his Amherst home Tuesday.
Until the time of his death in 1938, John D. Rockefeller awoke in a cold sweat for fear that he would lose his vast fortune. He inculcated this fear in other members of his family. John D.'s daughter, Bessie Strong, ended her life, according to the family biographer William Manchester, with the pitiful fear that she would die penniless. Winifred Rockefeller Emeny, John D.'s grandniece, murdered her 2 children and committed suicide because of a fear of poverty. Another niece, Gladys, at age 21, was hospitalized for her mental condition. After each meal, she would save every crust of bread and every scrap of meat for fear that she could not afford another meal. Mary Clark Rockefeller, Nelson's first wife, said that her husband, despite his income of $1 million a minute, was even more penny-pinching and penurious than his grandfather. Mrs. Rockefeller further testified that Nelson spied on the domestic help to make sure that they did not eat too much food.
Who could these people be?
I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music, but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
I told you so.
Well, needless to say, sold my soul.
Who is that?
It's a dance
Ellen DeGenerate.
with the devil.
I told you so.
I'm the cure, real wrestle. It's a dance with the devil.
While the bus is moving, or does it have to come to a stop?
Yeah, well, sometimes they don't want to, and they're we can't get, the frequency's weird, and, it's sounding a little bit strange, and I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. You don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. You don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna.
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you like the people that are in power. To me, that's the way it goes. People that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe
they go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool.
it's a myth. Money doesn't change people quite as much as you think. Power changes people more than money. And don't think they always go the same. There's politicians who have power, but not a lot of money. Power is more likely to corrupt than money.